The classroom story. In a small classroom, a devoted teacher was teaching math to her lively group of 7-year-olds. It was an ordinary day, and she decided to engage them with a simple question. Smiling warmly, she turned to a boy in the front row and asked, "If I give you one apple and one apple and one apple, how many apples will you have?" The boy looked up with bright eyes and, without hesitation, confidently answered, "4." The teacher blinked, momentarily taken aback. She had expected an effortless answer. 3. Disappointed, she thought, maybe he didn't hear me properly. Determined to help him understand, she repeated the question slowly and carefully. "Listen closely, my dear. If I give you one apple and one apple and one apple, how many apples will you have?" The boy furrowed his brow, sensing the disappointment in her tone. He counted on his small fingers again, wanting desperately to please her, but his answer remained unchanged. Hesitatingly, he said, 4. The teacher's heart sank further. She couldn't understand why the child wasn't grasping such a simple concept. Then an idea struck her. Perhaps the boy didn't like apples. Maybe the thought of apples wasn't engaging enough to capture his attention. With renewed enthusiasm, she leaned forward and asked, "All right, let's try something different. If I give you one strawberry and one strawberry and one strawberry, how many will you have?" The boy's face lit up at the mention of strawberries, his favorite fruit. He began counting again, this time with less hesitation. After a few moments, he looked up at her with a small, shy smile and answered, 3. The teacher beamed, feeling a wave of relief and victory. Her new approach had worked. She congratulated herself silently, pleased that her effort had paid off. Yet, she wanted to make sure the boy understood the original question too. "One last time," she asked. "Now, if I give you one apple and one more apple, how many apples will you have?" Without missing a beat, the boy promptly replied, 4. The teacher's smile vanished. Frustration crept into her voice as she asked, "How? How can you say 4 when I'm giving you 3 apples?" The boy lowered his head, sensing her irritation. His voice was soft and uncertain as he explained, "Because I already have one apple in my bag." For a moment, the teacher was speechless. She glanced at the boy, who looked up at her nervously, afraid he had disappointed her again. And then it hit her, a truth so simple yet profound. She had been so fixated on her own understanding of the problem that she hadn't considered his perspective. In life, when someone gives an unexpected answer, it doesn't always mean they're wrong. Sometimes they see the world through a lens we haven't considered. As this little boy taught his teacher, understanding requires us to listen openly, without predetermined notions. True learning begins when we are willing to see beyond our own expectations. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Understand the value of others' perspective.